Ladies, good afternoon. Today we're going to talk about the simple past, things that we did yesterday, last weekend, last month, and last year. But I have a terrible memory. I don't remember where I went last year. Where do you think I went? To Los Angeles? To the beach? Maybe to the university? Or maybe to the restaurant? Or maybe to a Starbucks. For example, last year I went to Los Angeles. Last summer, I don't remember if I went to the beach or to a Starbucks. Where do you think I go last summer? To the beach? To a Starbucks? Or to a restaurant? Last summer I went to the beach. Yes, last year I visited Los Angeles. Yesterday I went to the university. Last weekend I went to a restaurant with my wife. And yesterday I went to a coffee shop and drank some coffee. Mr. Martin, tell me, what did you do last year? Do you remember?
Yes. The last year?
Yes.
The last year, I went with my family to Mexico City.
To Mexico City?
Vacations.
On vacation?
Vacations.
Okay. And what did you do last summer? What places did you visit last summer?
The last summer, I went to Guanajuato.
You went to Guanajuato last summer?
Yes, with my family too.
And yesterday, what did you do yesterday?
Yesterday, I was in the research station.
You were in the research station.
Yes. I don't go any place.
You didn't go anyplace.
Yes.
Okay. Marta, do you remember where were you last year?
I went to the beach.
You went to the beach?
Mazatlan.
Okay. And do you remember for last summer? What did you do last summer?
Yes, I remember. I went to Durango
Okay.
with my family
And last month?
last month. Where I go?
Yes. Where did you go?
Any place I don't go out.
You stayed in Culiacan.
Yes.
Okay. And did you remember what did you do last weekend? Saturday or Sunday?
Yes, I went to Tamasula.
You went to Tamasula. What about yesterday? What did you do yesterday?
Yesterday, I did exercise.
You did exercise. Thank you very much, Marta. Mr. Edgar, tell me,
Yes.
what did you do last year?
The last year, I went to the Mazatlan to, I was in the Maviri, in Mochis.
Okay.
I decided this place. I decided that Salar,
Okay. You visit Cozalá?
Fuerte.
You visit Tudo Fuerte?
Fuerte. Salar.
Okay. What about last month? Did you remember? What did you do last month?
I was working here at the city station, and I decided my uncle in the Mochis.
You visit your uncle in Los Mochis?
Mochis.
Okay. What about last weekend?
Last weekend, I I was in the party.
You went to a party.
Yes, I went to the party.
What about yesterday? Tell me. Tell me
Yesterday,
the things you did yesterday.
yesterday I went to the Feria Ganadera.
You went to the feria.
Yes.
Okay. And what did you see in la feria?
A lot of animals,
You saw a lot of
a
animals?
lot of little girls.
Okay, thank you very much, Ida. Okay. For example, yesterday I worked at the university. Earlier this morning, I did exercise. Yes. Edgar, ask Martin or Marta about the things she did or he did yesterday, last week, last month, and last year.
What you did the last week.
Very good.
This last year.
The last week.
Well, in the last year, I did
A lot of things.
I decided to balance.
I